Oh man. Oh wait, he's gone. Oh geez. Oh no. Wait, where'd he go? Where is he? Oh shoot. Okay, there he goes. Welcome back to the channel, Fast Fam. Another Scratch Warped video here on Alan's Nightmares and Games, you guys. My name is Alan, of course. This game, Madam's Puppet, was submitted by none other than Daniel Ortega, or aka El Dergio. I want to give a huge shout out to El Dergio because he's been supporting the channel and he's been submitting fan games, doing his best to stay engaged and stay active with the channel, and I really appreciate that. Again, if you'd like to support the content that I make, head on over to Buy Me a Coffee, or as I like to say, buy me an extra life, because I die a lot when I play these games. Head on over there, contribute. Doesn't matter if it's $1, $2, whatever, you guys. And what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to start giving shout outs to people who do contribute, right? Because you guys deserve to be announced. You guys deserve to have the spotlight set on you. So again, big shout out to El Dergio. Let's go ahead and jump into Madam's Puppet on another Scratch Warped video. So we're going to start with a new game. We're going to start that first night. Local historic attraction seeks overnight watch. Amelia Theater of Dolls, a well-known vintage museum and former toy factory, is now hiring a night security guard to oversee the premises during the hours of 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Of course, that's typical in every fan game, right? Or every 5 nights game, 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Those interested are encouraged to apply in person or contact the museum's office during business hours. So I guess I was one of those individuals. Hey, lucky me, I need the money. Let's do it, right? All right, so we are in our office. This pixelated aesthetics works well. I think I remember this from El Dergio's last game, by the way. The visuals,
I hope you're prepared and that you pay attention to what I'm going to tell you.
Sure.
It turns out that, like many people say, this place has a dark story behind it.
Of course. What's the story?
A greedy and evil woman was the owner of this place.
Really?
When the audience left, she would horribly mistreat her very young workers.
Okay.
From the cleaning staff to the ones who helped build the characters that are now admired by the general public. Or feared by those who have heard the dark stories about this place.
She was not a nice lady.
Many people believe that the spirits of the workers stayed trapped inside the puppets that were the owner's favorites.
Ah, so these are puppets.
She had dozens of them built, but she was so demanding with her employees that only a few of them were good enough to be placed in the display cases. Some customers have reported that these things, which have no mechanisms to move by themselves,
I can look behind me.
Whisper things, follow them with their eyes, or even move. And that's something I've personally seen.
Really?
I'm a security guard here, but unlike you, my shift is during the day.
Oh, so you're not even here at nighttime.
It's much easier now.
Oh, he was a security guard at night, at one point, at night.
To keep the characters from harming you. And that's with the flashlight you should have in the office. Since you're not allowed to hit these expensive wooden pieces, it's the only.
Why not? I should be able to rough him up a little bit, give him a 1-2 punch, you know.
All right, let me stop. Your shift and to make things a little more manageable. Well, I have to go now.
Oh, we have one.
Take care and don't let your guard down.
Oh, believe me, I'm on guard at all times. Believe me, I'm top flight security guard. You didn't know that that's what they call me? Trust me. Oh, he's there. Okay, he said I can't hit him, but I can flash him. Yep, and he went away. I can't hit you. I mean, they don't give me nothing but what, a flashlight and probably a taser. What about thieves? What about the humans, right? I know I gotta deal with like creepy killer puppets, but what if like a human being decides to break in? Like I should have a taser or a baton or something. All right, so far it's just been this character here. What's this character's? Oh, he's there. He's back again. So I got rid of him. Are there any other characters that come out? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh yeah, there's another one. I think they have names too, right? I thought I saw like names underneath each of them. Yeah. There are names. Okay, so one of them is named Toby. I'm a bit nervous clicking off the camera. I don't want to get jump scared, you know. All right, it's 5 a.m. The night goes by really fast, so I'm happy that it doesn't drag on. I like how every fan game or every FNaF game has that fan. Like I think I've mentioned this before, but the fan has become a staple in every game. It's taken a life of its own, actually. It's really interesting. Oh wait, there she goes. She's gone. What about the kid? What about the other guys? He coming? Oh, I made it. Awesome. 6 a.m. Okay. So the first night wasn't that bad. Okay. Some of the things I like so far. The story's pretty interesting. It's different. It's not animatronics. It's puppets.
They attack from different directions. I think they know you're not easy to catch.
Oh, I'm not easy.
Now they team up to trap you.
Oh, they're gonna team up?
Faster.
Oh, I didn't know evil unionized. That's interesting.
Predict their moves. Remember this. The flashlight and the one on the cameras can blind them and make them go away.
Right.
Good luck tonight.
Tilly, Toby. So they're gonna try to jump me, I guess. So they couldn't beat me by themselves. Oh wow, he showed up really early. Actually, was not expecting him. So they decided they're gonna jump me. All right, y'all gonna come at me? I don't care if this is 5v1 or 10v1. I'm gonna flash all of you guys. It don't matter. It don't matter. You can come at me with everything you got. Let me look behind me because you never know. I haven't seen anybody behind me yet, but you know, you can never be too sure. In the hall. Oh wait, she's there too. I think she's Lily. I saw the names briefly. I didn't get a chance to look at them too long, but I saw. All right, I've been doing okay so far. There he goes. All right. Okay, got away from him. Anyone else want to? Whoa, what was that? I thought I heard something. Are my ears playing tricks on me? I could have sworn I heard something like. Oh, okay, maybe it was him. Was that what it was? Is the game relying on sound cues as well? That's pretty cool. It's kind of a treat because it like nods to FNaF 4, but it also is unfortunate because when you do get jump scared, it's like that much more terrifying. You know, because you have to rely on. Oh wait, she's there. You have to rely on sound cues, because you're focusing in on that one sense, right? Because you got your 5 senses, and when you focus in on that one sense and you go wrong or you make a mistake, it just heightens the jump scare. All right, let's see. Is anybody else? And what is with that little devil doll? What in the world is this? What is that? That looks super freaky. Let me get rid of you, my guy. All right. What is that little devil doll? I don't know. What is that? Does he ever move at all? Do I want to find out? No, not really. I really don't. I just can't help but notice he's there. Oh, got 2 of them there. Night 2 down. Awesome. So far, so good. All right, so they all tried to jump me all at once. That didn't work. Let's see what happens on night 3. So far has an interesting story. The gameplay is very familiar, right? Click the hallways, drive the animatronics away. Right.
You're still alive.
Yeah, I made it.
Good news.
Yeah, that is.
You're doing well.
Terrific news.
Job. Tonight, you may face 2 problems.
Oh.
One of them is Lily. She's the puppet with the glasses.
Oh, her.
Give her priority.
Give her priority.
When you have free time, check the cameras and shine the light in her eyes.
Okay.
This will slow her down.
Oh.
But it won't stop her.
Okay.
So don't forget about her.
Okay, I'll try not to.
Remember the creepy baby I told you about?
Yeah, I was just talking about. He's right there.
To scare kids who misbehaved.
Oh.
They locked them in a room with him for hours.
Really?
One kid had to stay there all night, just for dropping a doll by accident.
Dang, they don't be playing in some of these daycares, huh? Or no, it wasn't a daycare. It was a shop, right?
The owner punished him that way. Anyway, this baby doesn't use just one path. He can come from any of the 3 hallways to your office.
No way.
But he won't peek in like the others.
What was that?
If you see him in a hallway camera, shine the light quickly. If he gets too close, it might be too late. Have a good night.
Oh man. Oh wait, he's gone. Wait a minute. Are you done with your voicemail? Wait, don't leave just yet. Hold on, wait a second. Oh man. I need your help, my guy. Oh geez. Wait. Oh wait, hold on. Oh no. Wait, where'd he go? Where is he? Oh shoot. Okay, there he goes. He got me. The little devil baby got me. He moved so quick, I didn't even get a chance to flash my light at him. I couldn't even find him. I saw 1 minute he's there, the next second he's gone. All right, I'm back again. Let's see if I can work this. Let's see, where is he? Okay, so he's there. What about, oh geez, I found this guy. I found Toby. All right, what about Lily? All right, so I found him. Lily's there, okay. Oh, gosh darn it. I'm not gonna be able to stop her. She's moving too fast. Oh, that baby's on the loose. Where is that baby? Oh, he's right there. Yeah, he's way too fast. Oh, geez. Like, again, he's just there 1 second. He's on the cam 1 second, and then he just jumps. It's like he teleports, right? Bad behavior corner. That makes sense.
Check the cameras and shine the light in her eyes.
I guess that's where the orphans went, the bad behavior corner. So it's not necessarily a room, it's more of a corner, like an area. Yeah, I would say like the concept of an evil employer that, you know, abuses orphans is pretty deep, if I have to be honest. Goes that creepy little doll again. I can't deal with. Get out of here, you little rug rat. You little rug rat, get out of here. All right, I could deal with her, but I can't deal with that devil doll. All right, I found him. He's in the toy maker's room. And then what about her? Okay. So I think I slowed him down just a tad bit, but we'll see. See, if they came through the hallways like normal evil puppets, then I could deal with them, but there's not much I can do when he's like that. Where is he? Yeah, there he goes. Okay, but I still have to deal with the Lily. I think I drove him away, right? Whoops. Did I drive him away? Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, she's like right there. Oh, man. Not much I can do about her. Because once she gets to your door, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, my guy. Hey, I don't know. All right, he's there. Let's see. Oh, jeez. Yeah. It's difficult. On night 3, unfortunately. But I did make it to 3 a.m., so I am proud of myself for making it this far. Oh, jeez. Like, it was a split second. I was literally checking the cams for the devil kid and the Lily, and as I was getting ready to put down my cams, I just got jump scared. Wow, that took like what, less than a second? Wow, he moved really fast. That's wild. Wow, and they're both here? Yeah, like they really double teaming me this time. The baby's here. I know he's here. He's got to be around the corner somewhere. Is he? Oh, he went back to his original location? Wild. I thought for sure he was jump scaring me. Okay, well that's progress. I'll take it. But Lily, I know Lily's right there. She's got to be like right there. Yep, she is. Yeah, only way I'm beating this night is by pure luck. Oh, I just clicked off the cam. Okay, that got me for a second. All right, my guy, is that Timmy? Is that his name? He's right there. All right, my main focus is going to be. Oh no! Oh yeah, she was there. Yeah, like once she gets to a certain like proximity from your office, it's a wrap. Like you can do all the flashing you want. Another thing that I will say is that the instant jump scares from the doorway and the time it takes for me to flip up the camera and flip down feel kind of cheated a little bit. Like a second delay between that time that I interact with the cam and when I flip the camera back down and I check the hallway, there should be a bit more of a delay, but I'll get into that a bit later in my review. All right, Fast Fam, let's jump into it. But before we do, I want to start out by saying that this is not to bash any game developers. This is actually to support the next generation of developers, right? And that it's the primary objective of this series. So we're here to encourage, explore, as well as shine a light on the creativity coming out of the fan game community. So with that said, I'll be checking out everything from gameplay, visuals, sound design, or maybe difficulty balance, scare factor, and originality in lore before giving Madame's puppets a final score out of 5, alright? So let's jump into it. The first thing being gameplay, you guys. Alright, you guys, so first things first is gameplay. So it sticks close to the classic FNaF formula, of course, that we're all familiar with. You're watching your cameras, you're using your flashlight to flash the hallways to scare off the enemies, and you can even turn around to defend from behind. Now, that's if you're really paranoid. Now, I didn't get to that point because I only got to night 3. So night 1 starts off fairly simple, right? Easing us in with only 1 or 2 puppets. I think one was Tilly. I can't remember the names. One might have been Tilly, the other was Timmy. But don't get comfortable. By night 2, the puppets are literally working together to jump scare us. And I hear that when I first began the night on night 2, right? The day guard on the voicemail says something like, they've realized you're not easy to catch. I think the voicemail in night 2 should have been in night 3 if you ask me. And I'll be honest, that's where I got stuck, right? You have Lily moving through the building. She doesn't reset like the puppet does, right? Because when you flash Lily, she only stops for a second. She halts whatever path she's taking just for maybe a couple of seconds. And if she gets too close to your office, it's an instant jump scare. So you want to be really careful of her. And at the same time, the devil puppet is teleporting all across the map. So it's fast. It's almost impossible to keep up with him because I'd flash him on one cam, flip to the next room, and boom, he's already at my door, right? With less than a second to react. You're expected to hit the flashlight immediately or you're toast. So it's a lot to manage, at least on night 3. While it is exciting, it can also feel overwhelming. So for gameplay mechanics, it's a solid setup, but due to the night 3 difficulty wall, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. Let's jump on over to visuals. The pixel art might look basic at first, but I think it works well with the haunted doll theme, you know? Each puppet has its own distinct style. Toby and Timmy have that glossy-eyed stare. Well, I guess really all of them have that glossy-eyed stare. Tilly's smile is unsettling, and the devil puppet is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, it's a little devil, right? So that thing is just pure terror. Lighting does play a role here, right? The flicker from my flashlight and the dim camera feeds add the suspense. Now, I will say this, what I would like to see a little more is variety in the background details or even the camera rooms, right? I believe as far as Turbo Warped goes, I imagine they only give you a set amount of tools to work with, and that's probably all Dergio had to work with. So I'm giving the visuals a 4 out of 5. Next is scare factor. I'll say this game pulls no punches when it comes to scares. There's no delay if you mess up. The jump scares are immediate, they're loud, and they're brutal. And it's not just the visuals that scare you, it's the constant pressure. Lily and the devil puppet, I know I keep bringing these two up, but these are the ones that really stuck out to me, right? They keep you glued to the cams, so you never really feel safe. I don't think you should, I guess. Like if a game makes you feel safe, you know, it's probably not doing a good job, right? At least not an FNaF game. So the second you let your guard down, boom, it's game over. The fear doesn't come from cheap jump scares alone. It's the dread of knowing you won't have enough time to react. So for scare factor, it's definitely delivering, and I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. Let's jump on over to story and lore. Now, the story surprised me in a good way, right? You're working at a place called Amelia's Theater and Dolls. And apparently, the owner trapped the souls of orphan children and staff into these puppets. So the idea is that these kids were used, mistreated, and turned into haunted playthings is both a tragic and horrifying story, right? Now, the day guard's voicemail messages help flesh this out, especially when he talks about how the kids were locked in rooms with the devil puppet if they misbehaved. It's dark, but it's also grounded enough to make you uneasy. I do think the game could expand this even more. Maybe some visual storytelling or hidden lore pages would help, right? Maybe some posters, some newspaper clippings on the wall, right? But overall, the foundation is strong, so I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. Now, let's talk about difficulty, because night 3 is where things kind of take a left turn for me. Not in terms of design or anything like that, but in balance. So you're managing multiple threats and there's barely a fraction of a second to react when a puppet does show up in the hallway. I think a lot of games have this problem where it's just this huge spike out of nowhere, right? It stops being strategic and starts feeling like a reaction test. Lily doesn't reset if you fail to track her. Maybe that's probably by design, right? Which is fine. The devil puppet is teleporting all over the map, right? So you're trying to watch cams, you're listening for cues, and spamming the flashlight becomes the only viable strategy, which kind of breaks the tension in the game, if I'm being honest. So I'm giving difficulty balance a 2 out of 5. Mechanics are there, do not get me wrong. They just need more gradual difficulty curve and better player response windows, right? Like I said, in game, like if it takes less than half of a second for me to react and I get jump scared, it's hard for me to play. Let's jump on over to my final thoughts. So here's my final words on Madame's Puppets. I think it's got a creepy premise, got unique puppet designs, which is different from animatronics, which I think it's okay with me, because anything outside of like animatronics is fine by me. At this point, I think we should take a break from animatronics. So besides that, and it also adds some real tension, but it also hits a difficulty spike that might turn off more casual players. Now, the story has heart and the scares are legit. Don't get me wrong, right? If the developer updates Night 3 with better pacing and more telegraphed puppet behavior, this could easily jump into the top tier of fan games on Turbo Warped, at least in my opinion. My final score for Madame's Puppets is a 3.5 out of 5. A creepy night shift that just needs a little more fine tuning, you guys, alright? Now again, I want to give a huge shout out to Dergio for making this game, putting in his hard work, his effort, right? I also want to thank you all, the Fast Fam out there, for watching this video. And if you made it past Night 3, let me know your strategy in the comment section, because I could use some serious help. And if you want to support more fan game reviews like this one, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, stay safe and never trust a smiling puppet, you guys. With that said, I will catch you guys later. Take care. Peace out.